Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're gonna find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, billion-dollar corps are embracing XRP. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So guys, if you've been in this space for any time at all, one thing you know for certain is that XRP gets its absolute double dose of FUD practically every single day, with people coming out there saying, hey, nobody's really going to use XRP, and XRP is never going to see global adoption, certainly as a challenge to the US dollar. Well, guys, I want you to take a look at this article right down here. Now just listen to this. Ripple's on-demand liquidity rockets with over 1,800% surge as billion-dollar payment companies embrace XRP over USD. Guys, this is big. Listen to what this article has to say. A people-centric philosophy fuels Tranglo's growth. Now, Tranglo is a global, big-time payment processor with millions of clients around the world and billions of dollars in transactional volume. But listen to this right here. Tranglo, originally a cross-border payment startup from Malaysia, has marked its presence globally by emphasizing human connections at the core of its business industry. Jackie Lee, Tranglo's group CEO, encapsulated this ethos, highlighting their commitment to a diverse workforce and building trustworthy partnerships. Ripple's on-demand liquidity partner Tranglo, get this, powers up with an astonishing 1,729% growth in processing transactions, reaching nearly $1 billion. This success story showcases the unstoppable momentum of Ripple's ecosystem. Everything we do is underpinned by the spirit of serving people's needs. Guys, this is absolutely major. You're watching platform after platform utilize XRP in the on-demand liquidity rails for their cross-border payments. We saw SBI Remit doing it, and they're going out there in Indonesia, the Philippines, Vietnam, on and on and on. You're watching a company like Tranglo, which, by the way, has global reach, and they're all utilizing ODL, and they're choosing it over USD, and as a result have been able to bring those prices down, the service costs down for their clients utilizing XRP. This company has achieved 1,729% growth. It is truly phenomenal. Now just listen to this. Lee remarks this belief drove their pivot to cross-border payments, catering to the demand for affordable international remittances. Today, this approach has enabled Tranglo to serve millions in over 70 countries. Diversity isn't just a buzzword for Tranglo. Lee, since taking leadership in 2018, has emphasized the potency of a multicultural workforce. Diversity sparks innovation, he asserts. Fresh perspectives from varied backgrounds lead to groundbreaking solutions. And here he says, testament to this commitment, over 60% of leadership roles at Tranglo, by the way, are held by women. McKinsey's findings reinforce Tranglo's stance, suggesting that gender diverse firms outperform their counterparts by significant margins. Furthermore, Tranglo's inclusive environment ensures every voice is heard, fostering creativity and problem solving. In the digital age, tech reliance is inevitable. However, Tranglo stands out by intertwining trust with technology. Notes Lee, this trust is reinforced by Tranglo's heavy investment in advanced cybersecurity measures. Their proprietary technology improved continuously since its inception in 2008, now boasts a 99.982% uptime, ensuring transaction security and compliance. And oh, by the way, guys, one major deal that has happened with XRP and the XRP ledger with Ripple is that they just crossed a massive milestone of 82 million ledgers closed and not one mistake. Truly phenomenal. For Tranglo, collaborations go beyond mere business metrics. They seek partners aligned with their vision of comprehensive financial access. From South Korean fintech Senpi to Singapore's Singtel Dash, each partnership aims to extend financial services to the underserved. Their collaboration with Ripple, a frontrunner in blockchain solutions, facilitates their on-demand liquidity services, freeing up significant capital for money service businesses. The journey from its inception to 2008 today, spanning operations over 70 nations, reflects Tranglo's commitment to transforming the payment industry. This is really, guys, I'm telling you what, we are seeing some major deals in this ecosystem, and you have got XRP right there on the forefront, literally saving average folks hundreds and if not thousands of dollars in their cross-border remittances. And you got companies like this company, Tranglo, literally seeing almost an 1,800% growth surge by bringing down those costs, making it absolutely affordable for the average person to go out there and utilize these services. It is a big deal. Don't let anyone fud you out telling you that XRP and on-demand liquidity, which is now Ripple Payments, is not going to make their big dent in the world. They're already doing it, guys. We are literally seeing it in real time, and it is not going to be too much longer. We are going to see some of these major banks, and we already are with SBI Remit, literally utilizing XRP and these on-demand liquidity rails to do their cross-border payments around the globe into the multi-billions of dollars. Now, guys, I also want to show you this right here. Ripple CEO blows hot, says everything the SEC cares about, they lost. Well, guys, there is some stuff going on in this space with the SEC and Ripple for sure, with heaps and heaps of conjecture and rumor. But I want you to hear what Brad Garlinghouse himself has to say. Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse has in several recent statements reiterated his firm belief in the company's victory against the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission on the status of XRP. Everything the SEC cares about, they lost. A freight train was driven through Gensler's arguments, the CEO said at Messari's mainnet conference. The statements echo the confidence of Ripple, which has been embroiled in the legal tussle with the regulator for close to 3 years now. While speaking on X forum organized by Link2, which also had prominent XRP advocate John Deaton in attendance, Garlinghouse expressed the chances of the SEC's victory at appeal are very slim. The regulator is seeking to overturn a July decision by Judge Annalisa Torres that XRP sales to individuals don't qualify as securities. Guys, XRP itself is not being appealed. The SEC is not appealing the fact that XRP itself is not a security. But Garlinghouse believes Judge Annalisa will deny the interlocutory appeal. And guys, a whole lot of other folks do, and so do I. And why is that? Because it has no merit. When Judge Annalisa Torres made her decision, she made it based on the very things the SEC was asking her to adjudicate it on. And that was the prongs of the Howey test. Now, if the sales sales of XRP, which is, by the way, not a security, would represent securities when it's a blind sale and there's absolutely no connection between us as retail buyers and Ripple as a corporation. It just can't be. There is no investment contract. We are not buying a stock on a stock exchange that gives us voting rights and potential dividends and shares in the company of Ripple, are we? Absolutely not. Ripple owes us absolutely nothing as a result of the fact that we bought our XRP off an open exchange. What we're trading in here, guys, it's like going to a fruit and vegetable market and walking away with our pineapples and bananas. Those pineapples and bananas don't mean that we just bought shares in the fruit company that sold us to it. And that's basically what it's like. So I don't think that the SEC is going to get their approval for interlocutory appeal because Judge Annalisa Torres did not err in law or in judgment. Now, according to Garlinghouse, the judge applied principles that the SEC itself, there you go, had held on to for a long time. The Howey test. He continued that what created the distinction between institutional XRP sales was whether the buyers knew they were buying from Ripple, which of course we didn't. Furthermore, he said the court reasoned that most individual sales of XRP were done through blind exchanges. Thus, the buyers couldn't have acted on promises made by Ripple since they didn't know they were even buying it from the company. Now, guys, I oftentimes share when Judy and I got into this space right off the bat, we were buying Bitcoin. Now, back then, Bitcoin that we were buying was $3,500. We were so new in this space, knew absolutely nothing. But I remember looking at the little exchange that we were on that only held about 4 or 5 different things. You know, it was more like a platform to buy than an exchange. And I remember looking down there and seeing, hey, these XRPs are only 10 cents. Judy, we can look at all the XRPs we could get for 1 Bitcoin. And that's why we initially bought into all the XRPs, because we could get so many of them more than what we could get for 1 Bitcoin. And that is how it was. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of people out there that did not know thing one about Ripple when they went out there and bought their XRP. Now, however, should the decision be overruled, Garlinghouse stated the path to appeal isn't a straight road for the regulator. He clarified that if the interlocutory appeal is allowed, then the regulator still has to convince the courts of appeal to hear its case. Furthermore, he added that the outcome at that stage would be a return to Judge Annalisa Torres to preside over the decision again. And maybe this time, guys, she's not just going to look at one prong of the Howey test. She's going to look at 2 or 3 and still decide that XRP is not designated as a security, nor the programmatic sales and blind sales to you and I in the retail market. And I'm telling you, it would be the coffin in the SEC, the nails in the SEC's coffin. Most folks don't even believe they're going to allow it to go that far. And why? Do you think that they want to bring all these people like Bill Hinman and all these Jay Clayton and Steve Narion? Do you think they want them sitting on stage there and on the stand and actually giving testimony? Not on your life. I'm believing that we are probably going to see settlement. Yes, maybe the SEC is going to be dragged kicking and screaming to that settlement table, but my guess is that's where they're going to end up. Now, furthermore, he added, let me just see here. To preside again, Garlinghouse noted that a similar outcome would be reached so long as the judge is acting on the principles underpinning Howey's investment contract. You got it. Now, guys, check this little tidbit out right here. Is Ripple XRP about to outperform Ethereum by 500%? Not just take out the second spot, but really pummel them. Now, Ripple's price has increased by 5.6% through the past 7 days and is now trending above 50 cents after a period of depressing sideways actions and declines. The uptick in volatility and trading volume has also stirred the waters, with some analysts coming up with interesting XRP price predictions. We reported earlier today that the most obvious target for XRP throughout a potential expansion phase would be its former all-time high, around $3.30, they say. Meanwhile, if you're interested in a more macro overview of Ripple's potential performance during the next bull run, check out our recent video on the matter. That said, one well-known analyst is pinning XRP to the second largest cryptocurrency by means of total market capitalization, Ethereum. Back in July, he outlined that XRP was on the verge of breaking resistance against ETH that was in place since 2018. Now, the analyst who goes by the X handle Dark Defender seems to believe that XRP is about to outperform ETH by a factor of 5x. The reasoning is that XRP managed to complete a successful backtest of said resistance against Ethereum. And here it is. This is Dark Defender. Now, it's important to note that XRP outperform ETH doesn't necessarily mean that it'll flip it in terms of price or market capitalization. It simply means that XRP will perform better in relative terms. Well, guys, I remember back there where XRP absolutely held the second spot and that it was really moving heavy against Ethereum before this SEC lawsuit came out. And we all know what happened, don't we, guys? We heard that Bill Hinman came out there. He gave his free pass speech to Ethereum. And in December of 2020, Jay Clayton, on the last day in office, on his way out the door, literally slaps Ripple with a lawsuit over XRP and completely and totally willfully hampered XRP in that last bull run. Well, guys, we got clarity now, and I believe that we are going to see some major things happen in this ecosystem, that in this next bull run, and especially if it is a utility bull run, we could literally see XRP totally blow the absolute doors off of this entire space and literally could be the catalyst for the next bull run and send this digital asset space literally out into the outer atmosphere. I genuinely believe it. So guys, investing in yourself is one of the best things that you can do before this next bull run absolutely takes off. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com and we'll get y'all booked in. So guys, this is the video I have for you today, and as always, I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, many of you know I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And hey, don't forget to put your comments right down there in the comment section and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our regularly released videos. So, in the meantime, and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.